Welcome back, Dungeoneers. It's Sunday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to play Dungeons and Dragons. You're watching Dice and Dungeons, and I'm here at the table with...
And if you like Dice and Dungeons, check out our Patreon at diceanddungeons.com. It's the best way to support the show.
It is.
We have a variety of tiers that you can sign up for. There's behind-the-scenes videos, like our improv sessions we use to warm up, and DM notes that are created by our dungeon mistress, who will introduce herself at some point. Check it out at patreon.com/diceanddungeons.
And who are you?
Well, I'm David
And if you like dungeons, then maybe you will find absolutely nothing dungeon-like at all in Geekified. This is a really weird transition, but I just wanted to screw up Wong.
Are there any dungeons in Vinton, Iowa? Maybe we won't address that.
But if your name is not David Wong and is in fact Andrew, then there's a pretty good chance that you are the Andrew that owns Geekified. And if you are, hi. And if you know that Andrew, that means you probably shop at Geekified, and you don't need to hear any of this. But if you are not someone who knows that Andrew that owns Geekified, then you probably don't shop there, and you should be shopping at Geekified in Vinton, Iowa. And you need to get your butt over to Vinton, Iowa, which has been voted the best Vinton, Iowa in Iowa
Get there right
for
now.
8 years running.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you could go online and see their Facebook page, right?
To get more information, yeah.
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 Or buy something there.
So who are you?
Yeah. Who are you now? This time.
Well, now you're all
And with
just
that,
staring.
Dungeoneers,
Okay,
let's
well-
roll. Last week on Dice and Dungeons, the collected mercenaries of the Company of Blades gathered last few supplies. They said their goodbyes and began sailing up the river towards Tzizitztan. The groups had to divide themselves between two boats, which left the Serpentis 6 and Midnight Brunch together on the same craft. Perhaps predictably, the ships were attacked on their way upriver once again by the Goopables. We rejoined them immediately following the attack, still making their way up the river.
Are we going to end up the river without a paddle?
Who are you?
My name, Nines, played by David Wong.
All right, well,
I'm tired now.
Nines clearly has a concussion,
Yeah, I know. That
so
was a very difficult battle.
he didn't get hit once, but he has a concussion somehow.
Oh, you are nice.
What?
When you came into the water to take me out with your cloak, did you get all wet?
No, I just landed on top of you.
Oh,
Man, I would like to get all this sweat off and I jump over the edge of the ship.
I would not do that.
I already did.
Oh, well, now you just turned into a fish. Birdfish.
Flying fish.
Yeah.
So
No.
I am all wet.
If
I do
you
not like
change
this.
shape, does your BO go with you?
That's a you question.
I'm going to go with yes.
Yeah, you're the
And
master
each
of the
time it
universe.
sticks with you.
That's why I don't turn into a muskux.
Good.
Anyway,
know.
after getting the sweat off from all that stupid running and whatever grease might be left,
I forgot how angry you were at that.
We get so angry about physical activities in a role-playing game.
Yeah, really.
stairs.
There's
Running.
running.
All of it
laps on
sucks.
the.
Anyway, I just turn into like an eagle and fly back on the ship when I'm done bathing.
Okay.
Why couldn't you do that?
Oh, you're still an eagle.
No, I'm not.
No.
You just like to make noises.
So is there a captain on this ship?
No, this is one of those
Yeah,
captain
the guy we
ships.
paid way too much money.
Oh, yeah. So you who are the captain of this Strawberry Eels Forever.
Ah, that was the name. Right?
Yeah, it was. Didn't you write that down?
I did.
Yeah, we talked about the
But
best food.
My notes are all covered with.
The things I let you
Strawberry
guys get
eel.
away with.
No, I wrote hate slaz like 50 times on here.
Yeah, it was like
You're-
when looking through that, it was like reading like the end of the second act of a horror movie when you find out the kid's actually a serial killer. You're like,
Yeah.
huh?
It is. It's a whole,
You're-
They
Your
really hate
notes look
slabs.
like-
a whole page of just like grades, like junior high yearbook hating on this guy.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
I have him sniffing farts, eating poop, drinking piss. It's pretty
Do you want to show off the
No.
drawings? Oh, okay. They're
I want-
private.
Yeah, I
Private.
just saw. I was like, Ethan Hawke's gonna have a field day solving this murder.
Also, this needs to clean up from the grease and the slime from the
Do you
river.
want to go in the river too?
No, that's why I'm all wet and full of river muck.
Oh,
So is there a facility on this ship where I can clean up?
Can we dredge Olsef to see if
The
he picked up
captain
any
looks
loot?
at you.
hands you a bucket.
Bucket.
Is it a nice bucket?
Bucket of what?
Water.
Do I get to keep the bucket?
No.
We can steal the bucket. Don't worry about it.
We have a bucket at home.
It's a thimble.
So,
it's not a bucket.
Okay, I just dumped the bucket and now I'm still wet.
Here's soap.
It's changeling soap.
Now I'm wet and soapy. Do I have it? Can I get another bucket of water? No.
What do you think I am made of buckets?
Apparently. How many buckets
Hold
of
on to
water
our
do you have?
railing, also.
Yeah, tie some rope.
What?
Hold on to a railing. I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave.
Yeah, of course you are.
Cool.
Wait, that does damage. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, we're gonna get a long rest here soon.
Don't
We
you?
don't know that. We're going to enemy territory.
Don't you guys have? Holwyn is now, piping up. Don't we have some sort of like conjure water things? Like, doesn't Nines have some water stuff that
Like-
he
like
does?
I can only make so many cups a day.
You get like 4 cups of water a day. Maybe 5. It's hardly anything. They're like pints.
But maybe you don't need to cast such a potent spell.
We all just kind of look at Hellwind, just like,
Okay, you cast Tidal Wave.
No, I don't. I won't cast Tidal Wave.
Just get a couple more
Fine.
buckets of this Captain Water.
I tie a rope on the bucket, throw it in the river.
No, I don't want more river water.
Well, where else are you gonna get water?
Where'd the water in the bucket come from?
The
Hey, you are Captain. Where did the water in the bucket come from?
The river.
Never mind.
Hey,
The captain grabs the bucket, ties a rope, tosses it over, pulls it back up, and hands you some
Here.
more water.
I bought this at the A1 Magic. It's a decanter of endless water.
so we did buy that.
Okay.
Um,
Now I'm clean but wet. How long
Yeah.
is... Hey, you are our captain.
Yep.
You have like a fan thing that can move air that can dry me off.
I used Druidcraft to create a gust of wind.
Ah, thank you. Okay. That was the worst part.
You're
of
over
the
there
combat.
gusting.
I turn around.
I use minor illusion to like create a fire underneath Olsef.
Oh, good, illusionary fire. I'm immune to that anyway.
Sure.
Oh, we can use real fire.
Okay, I'm fine. Thank you.
There's a timer.
Oh,
Is it one of those timers where if you like try to go the other direction, it doesn't work?
Yeah.
yeah. It just breaks
Stu
the knot.
walks up to you.
I don't actually need to make this noise to cast the spell.
After about minute and a half, Stu just falls over.
Like the edge?
Just roll him overboard.
No, just collapses on deck.
We just
Stu's
look-
out
He's
of
not
breath.
Slaz.
He's Slaz adjacent.
Yeah, the same way your 9's adjacent.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
I am now only damp instead of wet. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Do you want more wind?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh no!
I can make skunk smell.
One of Stu's pompons needs to be reglued.
Oh,
Oh.
too bad for him. Anyway.
Shouldn't have fallen over.
That is on him. He shouldn't have fallen over.
True. So, you are now clean and dry.
Well, tryish.
Hence the air quotes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, have we had breakfast yet?
I'm getting spell slots.
It is going to take about 8 hours. Well, a little more than 8 hours. About 12 hours to sail up.
Okay.
Okay,
Then
so-
we eat, and then I get spell.
All right. Do we have to like take turns like watching the size and like with a stick like poking the goop?
Poking my goopables. No, I don't think they're gonna attack again. They've never attacked multiple times in a row before,
Right. I go fishing.
except a couple times
Except every time we have ever gone anywhere
on a boat
on a boat, we get attacked.
by goopables.
Have I caught anything yet?
It might be the same goopables attacking
It
us.
might be the
Reeds.
same ones over and over
I
again.
assume we've got a lot of reeds because we're on a riverboat in a floodplain.
Yeah.
Is this edible?
Sure.
Try it. My knowledge nature will not let me eat that, but you try it.
So you are Artemar. Is this edible?
Why aren't you doing Artemar's voice?
No.
Throw it back in.
What, Artemore?
No.
Because he's a river otter?
See,
I really love that you went looking at me. Is this edible? And then she said, "Why aren't you doing the voice?" And you came to your own conclusion, and it was sad.
all right, we make
You had
some.
the option to go yes.
We make
Is there
a
like,
riverboat meal.
Doesn't it come with our passage?
No.
We have to cook our own meals on that? Oh,
Yeah, so 9s. Let's make a fire to cook.
Okay, I use minor illusion.
To make a little campfire on
Yeah.
the deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to set that boat on fire.
All right.
That'd be-
You wouldn't
Okay.
want to do that.
I'll get my heating pan out
Okay.
so I can cook over the fire.
yeah,
still.
over the fake fire.
Yeah, big fire. Good. What are we having?
Whatever 9s makes out of his
Eggs,
More
turkey,
eggs, turkey. That's good.
sea grapes,
sea. Okay.
and
Type of seaweed.
lentil.
All right. I make that sounds like we have ourselves a turkey
casserole.
baked casserole. So I make the
Do we share it with everybody else or just?
I know.
just us.
What do you think we're gonna give it to the Serpentis 6? I assume they're over the corner eating rations or like
Yeah.
protein bars,
Yeah,
And
protein
they're eating.
bars.
They're probably eating like in
And-
unison,
and
right?
trail mix.
either in unison or they're sharing the same protein bar, and they're
they-
just like taking exactly a 6 bite out of it
They have a huge bag of trail mix and they all reach in and go,
and eat one.
raisin. Like, what else? Like pretzel.
No, I thought you were just gonna say raisin. It just turns out it's just a giant bag of raisins.
But they all pull,
You
they
know-
all just reach in and pull the same thing out
At the
at the same time.
And
They're
just-
probably sharing a bag of unsalted roasted almonds.
Okay.
are they the type that would have just bland rice and unseasoned chicken, and then complain about how it tastes?
No, they'd probably season it.
Yeah.
The Serpentis 6 are definitely like very fitness focused, but they're not idiots. And in case you ear watchers at home don't know what we're talking about, there's a trend where like fitness people are posting pictures of their like
fitness people.
really like very healthy, like fat burning muscle building meals, which are rice and chicken. Like that's just, it's really simple, just rice and chicken.
You know, when
And then they go-
when we look at our bag of dog food,
Yeah,
you know
just
what
says rice
pretty
and
much
chicken?
it is.
It's rice and
much
chicken.
Rice and chicken.
yeah, and it's because It is. It's very good at keeping you lean and keeping you healthy, giving you lots of protein. And it's brown rice, just to be clear. It's not white rice. But then they will always post it with, I'm so sick of eating the rice and chicken. It's just so bland. And it's completely unseasoned, unflavored chicken. And then everyone goes, yo, like, herbs are free, man. That's not going to help anything by cutting out flavor. Like, no, I can't do anything. We're not saying add butter. We're saying, like, how about some sage?
Yeah, or a little tarragon, maybe.
Yeah.
That goes really well with chicken. That's kind of, yeah. Do they eat any salt?
No. At least the salt has, like, you could talk about some, like, blood pressure stuff, but, you know, no salt even.
Then
Now you see why they're complaining.
that's not healthy.
So,
Well, it is very healthy. It's just very bland.
I made you food, getting spell slots.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We spoon it.
Yeah, we eat it.
Yeah, it's a
And then I
casserole.
take it. Wake me up in 8 hours.
We're taking you along. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I put my tent up on
On the deck.
deck.
So we just all sleep in the tent.
You don't have to sleep in the tent.
Well,
I wanna
I
sleep in
like
the tent.
to. That's where one of my beds is.
There's lots of beds in here.
I use the
We bed
nice
down
one.
in the tent.
Okay. You do that. You rest for 8 hours. You hear the Serpentis 6 doing yoga.
They make
Yoga?
noise when they do yoga.
Do they do loud yoga? Is that a genre of yoga?
It is. Yeah.
It's like
You've heard of
yoga.
silent yoga and meditation. This is loud yoga and meditation.
yeah, it's like goat yoga with the screaming goat.
No, Slash is just, you know, saying different poses to get into as they're doing yoga.
I close the tent door.
It helps a little. Not
Take
much.
a pillow and wrap it around my. Oh, I've got earplugs. I haven't used those.
Yeah, I have magic
They weren't very
earplugs
good.
that are
They
good.
were.
So that's what you do for 8 hours.
Yeah.
You are now rested.
Because I was pretty beat up and I used my 5th level spell slot.
Are we closer to Tzizitztan now?
And you used some wild shape.
We're
Yeah.
8 hours closer to it.
I would hope so.
Between the cooking of a meal, consuming it, you're just as you
Put away my
wake
tent.
up from your, day-long dozing. You start to see the signs of a city. You see some little docks on
You're
the.
now entering Tzizitztan.
now entering to the stuff.
Population, and it keeps getting
Way
crossed
less.
off. And the number's smaller. And it's,
No, you see things like farm fields along the river, little docks. Because people do that. They have property up against the river. They'll put a little dock in so they can use it. And you slowly see the outline of what were once buildings coming into shape on the horizon. The captain goes and makes an announcement. Okay, we're almost there. Hope you got what you wanted. I'm not taking you back without payment.
We don't want to come back on your boat. It's smelly.
Well, I don't want you coming back on my boat.
it's got grease on it now.
Yeah, they clean up the grease, or is it just chilling there?
Oh, they cleaned it up.
Can we push the captain off the boat?
We can.
But
But-
surely,
Yeah, we're here though.
I feel like they're gonna attack us if we push the captain off the boat.
Okay.
okay.
If
so
you
we
want to push me off the boat, you wouldn't be the first, you wouldn't be the last, but you won't be
The first.
staying on the ship.
or the left. We're getting off the ship.
Wait,
Yeah.
who was the first one to push you off?
Oh, I said want to push me off, not push me off.
Oh wait, so no one's has actually pushed you off yet.
No,
Is there a prize
no.
other than seeing you fall in the water?
Yeah, I guess that.
Would the crew find it funny?
Not if they want to keep their jobs.
Do they want to push you off?
The crew, some of the crew look at you and like, he pays okay.
Let's just get off the boat.
Yeah.
I'm not even.
You're
gonna-
making a compelling argument to push him off the boat now, so we have to weigh the options.
Okay.
If we do, it could be funny.
I try and push him off the boat.
The weakest character.
10.
The captain
It's in that one, huh?
goes, really?
Had to try. I paid you a lot.
We have to negotiate in next time.
He goes about his day doing other things, frustrated by your
Existence.
weirdness.
Failure to push him off. Was he looking forward to being pushed
I think
off?
so.
Was he like really hot?
No.
No, I mean like
He's a
physically
jerk.
hot.
Oh, you mean like when you
No.
touched him?
Well, yeah, well, he wasn't. It was cold.
What? No. What?
What?
Let's get off this
So
boat.
is there a pier where the boat can dock?
Are they going to a
I
pier?
mean, pier would be giving. Yeah, it's
Is
on
there
a
a
river.
Is
Do we
there
have
a
to get-
ramp?
Do we have to? Can we get onto the shore, or do we have to like splash
You know,
around in the water?
there's definitely docks that are out there.
Well, then, yeah.
And then we get off the boat and look around.
There's a short, dockway, I guess I'll call it, up to the more structured part of the city away from the shore. And it looks like there's a couple people standing up there.
Oh, yeah. Do they wave and say hi? Do they greet us? Do they try to sell us things?
Are they Grotfel soldiers?
No, they don't look like they're necessarily part of any group, but to just set the stage here a little bit, you are coming into like an active disaster zone. So people wearing very coordinated outfits is not exactly what you guys are expecting. The dock you pulled into has clearly been used a lot lately, and it's running a little ragged at the moment. But the shoddy state of your parking space pales in comparison to everything else that you see around you. Almost anything that your eyes can touch lays in ruins. It's obviously a smaller town than Tabaxavoy, but Tzizitztan, too, had towers of sandstone and glass and long thoroughfares with nice plantings in the center of them. It was pretty. Those things are now crumbling ruins.
So is there anything, if we look around and walk around a little bit, do we find anything that isn't ruined?
Well, you haven't actually got up and walked around anywhere. You're still standing on the docks.
Well,
Is there a food vendor here?
Not on the docks.
Okay.
It's basically just dock up to land.
let's
We
go
walk in.
up to land.
All right.
Do the other folks come with us, and is the other ship with us? Is the slippery eel there too?
Yeah, they pull up to a different dock, just a little bit behind you guys,
Okay.
but they have a similar situation going on there.
Do you think maybe we should ask Zoloff what they think we should
Well,
do?
we just group up and take in what's happening.
When you get to the top, you are confronted by a heavily armored gnome. All right, where are you guys from?
The boat.
Har har. What mercenary company?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, our commander should speak for us.
Yes. We will let our commander speak for us.
And where's your commander?
Him.
Zoloff.
Pulling over to Solo.
Over at the other
Yeah.
ship. Well, that's nice. He's over there. You're here.
Oh, we're with the Company of Blades.
Okay, and what is your group's name?
Midnight
We are
Brunch.
Midnight Brunch. I am sure that you have heard of us.
People ask us by name.
People do ask for us by name, so that is why I think they might have heard of us.
Is that the name that you registered on these adventures with?
Oh, right, we have a fake name, don't we?
Do we have a fake name?
Oh, are we in disguise with a fake name?
Since I've been assuming that you would have put your disguises on, since the entire objective of coming here in disguise was to remain in disguise.
that-
Oh, well, never mind then.
I thought the disguises were to not draw attention to Nice's family.
Yeah, I thought that was just
Well,
a
it
backstory
helped.
thing.
Well, remember, and this is one of those times where the DM is helping the players understand what the characters would have been able to intuit.
And remember, things.
You left the capital city of Drogmara by stealing away in a secret teleportation spell, and then choosing disguises for yourself and staying out of sight and trying to cover your tracks as much as you can.
And then we did not.
Are we Marty's Merchant Caravan?
That was what our cover was in Tabaxavoy, but not when we left.
No, we were Marty's Merchant Caravan, and I was Thomas with an H once.
We have to go so far back. Oh my god, how many episodes have we done? This is all Costeria still. This is before Costeria, isn't it?
So
Every once in a while, as DM, you get a certain joy
are listening to us flip through our journals.
of making players go back into their notes.
Okay. I think I'm nearby. Okay.
Here we are. We're looking through our notes.
We are.
Just so you, if you're listening to this, and the background.
Okay, we were to be teleported to Costeria. Nine's performance would establish our presence as Midnight Brunch in Costeria.
And cover is worked out.
Then we would travel around Costeria, showing. We were going to be Midnight Brunch.
Yeah, we were presenting as Company of.
Well, yeah,
Blades.
but the whole point of the midnight being at the Company of Blaze was because we were trying to convince them that we were there.
We wanted to convince everyone we were in Costeria, not Glendring.
No, we've been working in the Fervent Wilds.
And then we were called
Helping out
down
the arcane
to help in
masters.
Tzizitztan, so we are supposed to be the Midnight Brunch.
Excellent. I'm glad that you guys remembered all this.
Well, that's what I thought, and then you made me confused.
But our covers.
Usually, when a DM wants to do
we
that,
were
they just
helping
roll
the
a die, unprompted.
helping the arcane
I know.
masters in the Fervent Wilds.
Every once in a while, it's good to remind players of the sequence of events.
I had to go back
What?
way too far.
Okay, so
That was episode 105.
I know.
And it's like 180 or something.
We're
It's
40
145.
episodes.
we are in a gross of episodes.
A gross of episodes?
Yes, we are.
There has to be a better way
that
of
was
saying
fun.
that.
A firkin of episodes.
Sometimes it's a die roll. Sometimes it's making the players question their own sanity.
Yeah, we're Midnight Brunch. Why are you questioning us?
We were working up
What's
in the
your
Fervent
name?
Wilds.
What's your name? What company
working
do you
the
work
arcane
for?
masters. Yes, maybe we should be asking the questions here.
What's
Look
your
at this
authority?
place.
You just have a clipboard. That doesn't mean anything. Anyone can have a clipboard.
Why don't we have clipboards? How come we never sold clipboard?
I have a clipboard. We
Take it
stole-
out.
I pull out the clipboard.
Start checking things
Where are you
off.
from? What's your tragic backstory?
What happened to Fervent?
No answer, huh? I'm gonna have to write that in your report.
Yes.
Why do people take our party seriously?
Can we see your badge? Let's see your badge and license.
they produce a badge.
What's it say?
It says, basically,
It says basically.
you can't read it because it's not in a language that you understand.
Put on my helm of comprehend languages.
You can read it if you take that. So you see something very official looking. You see this in what you would kind of guess is a language of the Free States.
Okay.
And it says, High Investigative Services.
Hi.
You can't read it.
You're so.
And then has a badge number.
What's the badge number?
A752 F34.
Maybe we should report this person.
I do an insight check to see if this looks legit.
Okay, go ahead. Indignant players.
12.
You have no reason to suspect that this is false, but your ego is large enough where you're going to continue pushing it.
I just need your name. A752F34.
My name's Artak.
Any last name?
Is that with a C or a K?
With
Or
a K.
Q.
Could have been a K.
Sorry. Do you have any more?
Tea? Yes, I do. I do have more tea. Last week we were all recovering from a cold, and this week is no different. We are still recovering from the same cold. So isn't that fun?
What's your last name, Artak? Or do you have a last name?
Or is that your last name?
Yeah, is your first name R and last name Tak?
No.
Oh, could
It's
it be
Thorson.
R? Thorson. Artak Thorson or Thorson Artak?
Artak Thorson.
All right. You've answered our questions. Now we'll answer yours.
Let the negotiations begin.
Midnight Brunch.
We have come from the fervent, from the
Costeria from the Fervent Wilds.
fervent wilds, yes, where we were working for.
Oh, yeah. I
Other
see you guys
people.
registered here.
Yep.
Okay. Proceed to the tent. Join up with your commander.
Which tent?
There's a very large tent.
Are there any other tents?
Yeah.
Which tent?
The big one.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't want to
then.
go the wrong place.
No, we could be lost for days.
They're the
wandering from
Serpentis
tent to
6.
tent.
Oh, yeah, I know them.
How did you come to know them?
They've been here a few times.
What the heck did I mention that? Or did we not ask them?
Well, they haven't been here, at least that I know of, but they've been through the Free States enough. I've seen them around.
Oh,
Hard
you
to
have gotten
forget.
around.
What?
Hard to forget them.
Yeah, the cheerleading squad of Dragonkin, hard to forget.
We head to the big tent.
You meet up with Soloth there.
How do I report someone working in the High Investigative Service?
Just leave it.
Okay.
Follow me. I've already arranged for you all to have some assignments here. All right?
I thought we knew our assignment.
That's our secret assignment we're not supposed to mention.
Oh, this is the not secret assignment.
Yeah, we have a
This is
cover.
our
Can
cover
you guys
assignment.
try not talking about why we're here for a minute?
What? What? Is it bad to talk about our secret mission?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What?
I hope
Follow
you don't
me.
forget what it is.
I've got everything set up. Here's some documentation for each of you, so you can show them that you are with the Company of Blades.
We already had our badges. Isn't that enough?
No, this is our, like, you're allowed to work in a disaster zone.
This is like a visa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's some additional security going on in the area because, you know, they're trying to stop people from coming in and looting or kidnapping or anything and taking advantage of the chaos.
Okay, so we get our access passes.
Now, go through the tent. You're going to get your assignments. I've already prearranged for them. Yeah, I think you'll find them okay.
We just wander around in the tent.
No, just follow
There's a
the
line.
follow the line. It'll take you up to the desks, and they'll give it to you.
We do that.
We do that. We go to the assignment desk.
Well, we wait in line.
Is that, who's all in line?
Oh, there's other mercenaries coming in.
For their assignments.
People getting assignments.
They all
Some of them
just-
daily.
Oh,
This is
it's
organized.
like day labor.
Well, hey, different things need to be done. Different days.
Nines.
What?
What is this high investigative service?
What? Why are you
you-
asking me?
Because you've been outside
Nines.
of a swamp.
You would have known that in the Free States, there's a unified police service that all of the independent states that have formed this confederation, they agree to support and provide aid to, and that is the High Investigative Service.
Okay, then I explained to Zoria that it's kind of like the United Nations.
That doesn't help me at all. What? What does that mean?
Nines, ever the troll. So, you head into the tent, and there we are. You go up to the desk.
There's just one desk.
No, there's a bunch of desks.
We go to the desk that we're going to.
You go to the desk that you are going to. You meet the clerk.
Okay,
What's the name of the clerk?
is it like groups A through F, groups G through
I don't think it
L,
matters.
groups-
I'm trying to
No,
paint
it
a
does.
picture of the setting.
It does because wait, when we go, do we go to T for the midnight brunch, or do we just ignore the
we were
and we
just
just go
assigned-
to M?
We were just assigned
might
a
go
group
to
number.
C.
Yeah, but it could have been
Company of Blade.
associated with the name
It's
of our
not.
group. It could have
We're in
been.
Next.
Wait, hello.
Hi,
What's your name?
Stacy.
What's your tragic backstory?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, what do you think happened to Fervin?
Probably died of boredom.
I don't think it's
Hi.
that boring.
We need our assignments.
All right, let me see your paperwork.
So much work.
So much paperwork.
Food hall. Stamps. Give it back.
Oh, we get to eat.
We're extremely trained mercenaries capable of undertaking a variety of tasks, and we're going to a food hall.
You'd be surprised how many mercenaries can't cook.
I would be.
Yeah.
Your documentation says that you can.
Yeah. Yes, we can cook.
So, the four of you are heading into the tent to handle meal preparation and serving.
Oh.
We need to
there-
keep a constant flow of food.
Are there assistants there, like sous chefs?
That's a good joke. So,
We go to the tent.
go.
Food tent. Yeah. Food court.
Who's behind us?
As you leave...
Serpentis 6.
Yeah, the Serpentis.
Oh,
What did they?
Can we?
Yeah,
Can
we
overhear
eavesdrop on their
quick what
assignment.
as we leave, I just want to hear what they're doing.
yeah.
All right, you've been it's like grief counselors.
Oh, okay.
That'd be an interesting thing to role play, but I don't want to do that.
Like, oh, you lost your home. Well, you were on laps.
Oh, you lost your home? I lost my pom pom. I can relate.
They'd be really good
Like,
at this.
they'd be so good. We head to the food tent.
As you leave the large tent, you get a clearer view of the city. You now can see the sandstone crumble and the steel sticking out of rubble piles at the base of what would have been 10, 12-story tall buildings. There's still dust freely flowing through the shards that remain. Everything seems a bit hazy as a consequence. Desert winds now have little to block the flow, and the sand is starting to kick up everywhere. And the closer you get to the city center, and the further away from the protected areas of the river and the tents, you feel the stinging of sand on your face. The streets, you notice, are strangely busy. There are many hundreds of people still moving carts along the road, pulled by horses, donkeys, camels. Moving rubble is mostly what they're doing, but there are a few new materials being brought in as well, as some of these places are starting to rebuild or at the very least repair. Most of the heavy lifting is being done with ad hoc cranes, but there's a little bit of magic facilitating. You also smell street kitchens. As their fires blaze, you can see little flashes as oil splashes out of a pan, catches on fire. As their chefs churn out meal after meal to relief workers and survivors alike. The cooking flames have a certain smell to them. A strange mix of spices. Pepper, turmeric, za'atar. A distinct aroma of roasting vegetables and potatoes, parsnips, turnips, even some yams. It's a sweet and savory mix that you're unfamiliar with. After a little bit, you pick up the scent of a couple bits of roasting meat, but not much. You suspect that it's wild boar, a smell that Ulseth is particularly familiar with. But the pleasant aromas of slow-cooked meals are not all that linger in the air. There is a cloying, septic stink that infiltrates your nasal passages as well. Clearly, the sewer systems of the city are not functioning properly, and as you take a moment or two to observe the people on the streets, you notice that almost all of them are wearing some sort of face covering. Not far from the docks where you entered is a largely open area that you now are standing in. It's set back from the water by a few hundred feet. In this clearing, there's a few small trees and shrubs give a modicum of cover to this area. And it's clear that there's one long but low tent where the cooking is happening. You can see the steam and smoke from fires rising out of flaps in the tent roof. I'm assuming that you decide to head there now.
I want to see one thing.
Yes.
Was there an Agmar Nodal stronghold here or not? Like, was there any sign of a big old tree?
No sign of a large tree.
Okay.
What about a big cactus?
No sign of a large cactus.
Then we head in.
Inside, there is just 3 people who look absolutely harried. Oh my god, are you here to help?
We're here to eat? No, yeah, we're here to help.
Yeah. Well, we were told this was the food.
Oh, okay. Ooh. All right.
What's your name?
For you, it's whatever the heck you want to call me.
Oh, that's a long name.
I'm not gonna remember that. You have something shorter?
Let's just go with Heck.
Whatever the heck.
Heck.
Sure. My name's Heck. Nice to meet you. Thank Prudhomme you're here.
Who?
Look, Prudhomme, the deity of harvest.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, that was weird. So, here's what I need. Which of you actually knows how to, like, cook things?
We all just point at Zoria.
Okay. You are going to be on that station over there. And she points to, a little cove where there's a stove, an oven, and you've got some area to stage ingredients. Which one of you can, like, prep food and cut things up?
Oh, I can cut things up. I have my own swords.
Okay. And which one of you can actually, like, function and talk to people without being a complete jackass?
That was so oddly specific.
Owen?
Owen? Yeah.
I mean, 9s, I guess. He's the most charismatic of us. Mm-hmm.
It's true. I did roll higher on my charisma score. I wave.
He's famous.
You are Hohen.
Sure. Then you serve.
The Badger.
No, don't serve the badger.
No. We will not serve badger.
Did you need something else, Seth?
I was just wondering if maybe you should be the one interacting with the people.
No.
What will you be doing?
I will be moving supplies around so that the DM doesn't have to talk to herself.
Oh. Would you like to help cut things up?
Sure. I can help cut things up. Silently. And over there next to you.
Okay. I'm going to be quiet too.
Alright, what are your friends' names, Zach?
I literally don't know.
Oh.
I have no idea what their names
So
are.
one is literally and the other one is don't know.
No, one is no. One is I.
Oh, I was hoping one would be literally.
Alright. Let's get to work.
If you need me, don't. I need to sleep. I have been awake for 47 hours now.
Oh, that doesn't seem healthy.
No.
It isn't.
No. What am I cutting up, by the way?
Veggies.
Potatoes.
Just, okay. Do I
How
have to?
boring.
Yeah, really. Is there anything else? Carrots?
Sure.
Onions?
Whatever she tells you.
What would you like cut up?
Potatoes.
How do you want them cut? Into cubes? Slices?
Not whole.
Oh, hey, you guys, you the new guys, huh?
Yeah, what is it? No.
How'd you know my name?
I know things.
Oh, weird. All right. So, where are you from?
We came from...
Yes, we're from Midnight Brunch.
Midnight. We are Midnight Brunch.
We're mercenaries. We're from all over.
Yes.
Ah, that's great.
We have most recently been in the Furban Wilds doing a job up there.
Nice. They stuck you on food duty, huh?
Unfortunately, I can cook.
Oh, wow. I think you're the only one.
That's really weird.
Well,
Do most adventurers just eat rations all
What
the
about
time?
all these street kitchens out there? How come they're just cooking away and we're in here?
well, this is the public supply. All the street kitchens, they're out there. They're vendors. They're selling stuff. So this is for anyone who doesn't want to pay for food.
Free food. Okay. I guess that tells what kind of quality we are making.
Good.
Good stuff. Good free quality. I start peeling some garlic.
I didn't ask for garlic.
Should I stop peeling the garlic?
No, it's fine.
Well, it's time for us to go on break because I'm sure you heard we've been awake for 47 hours now and we're starting to lose our minds.
Will you be back in less than 47 hours?
Yeah, basically, we're gonna go sleep and then the other crew that's working this, they gotta get back. Unfortunately, due to a horrible kitchen fire, they've been being tended to by clerics for the last day and a half or so. It was ugly.
You sound like you need sleep.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Did they fall asleep?
standing up.
Now, who are you guys again?
Get out of here.
All right.
Go take a nap.
As you're cooking, someone comes up to the counter. Hey, can I have some food?
Is there any
What
food
kind of
that's
food do you
ready
want?
yet? But we just got here. Is there any food that was ready to go?
Like a stew pot or something.
It looks like there might have been some really not very well made soup and some stale bread.
That's gross.
Okay, well, I'll add some spices to the soup to make it taste better. As a quick...
Sure. Why don't you roll a d20 and let's see how well it comes out?
Can I
we
add
rolling
my
spice
cooking
checks?
modifier?
Yeah, why not?
Did you?
Jeez.
How did that one?
So was the salt shaker just like
The top was,
unscrewed?
yeah, it's like that. The top was off.
Have a few packs of astronaut ice cream.
It is good to be prepared.
I'm glad that you guys actually have that on hand so that joke works. Okay, you do that.
I'm
cutting.
What's
up
an
vegetables.
astronaut?
I don't know.
No, just
Something
like
very
ice.
dry, apparently.
you take it out of the package and eat it. Don't eat the package.
There's just shouting coming out from the kitchen.
I start a new soup.
I am cutting up.
Okay.
I've cut up all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, but now how are you gonna have any salt? You use it all.
I have a pouch that gives me all the seasonings I want.
And
Yeah, for like 4 people.
I'm mincing some celery.
It's a magic pouch.
Some a little parsley. Is there anything else you want? You've got onions, potatoes, carrots, little
Onions,
garlic.
potatoes, carrots, turnips.
turnips. Ah, okay. Peel the turnips.
I start making a soup,
I
and
chewed the turnips.
And while the soup is starting, I will start making some very quick turnaround dough to bake bread.
Okay.
Because I figure bread and stew is gonna be the quickest, easiest thing to do in mass.
Another person comes up. It smells a lot better than it has in here for the last couple days. Oh, that fire really... That put a stink in the place. Oh, you guys are new, huh?
Yes.
Yes, you can say that. Because it's true.
Yeah.
Where are you
It
from?
is good to say true things.
Didn't we have this conversation, or are you a completely different person?
I'm a completely different person.
Well, you are a completely
It's a little hard
different
to
person.
know when the same person is
We
talking as it was
we are
before.
actually mercenaries like almost everybody else here, so we are from many places.
No kidding.
Yeah. We recently just got off the boat.
Yeah, couldn't tell.
Yeah.
You don't smell like crap.
We took a shower.
We did.
Wow.
Well, I did anyway.
Fancy. So, what brings you down here?
We gesture towards the destruction.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people have been coming down for that.
Yeah. It is not very scenic.
Not very talkative, are you?
Nope.
All right.
I'm cooking.
I am cutting up vegetables.
Also,
I haven't gotten a job yet. That's
Your
just
job is to be the talking to people person.
That's the same questions, though.
Well,
Who
give me
am
this.
I? Where am I from? Why aren't you playing the voice songs?
Well, what you could do is you could either tell them the same thing over and over and over again, or you could make up something new each time.
Why am I talking to you? You're in the kitchen. I'm outside.
the DM's plan for random bits of information the party could glean from other people is falling apart quickly.
Because I'm cooking and Nines is talking.
And I'm cutting up material for the cooking.
You know, in video games, they usually have like a star over their head, and they're like, man,
A guy walks
that
up.
cave over there is a real good place to get into that temple.
A guy walks over with a star on his head.
A guy walks over with a little, like, asterisk, and they've got, like, a little aura around their base. It's kind of glowing lightly.
Well, you look interesting. Tell me about yourself.
Who, me? I look interesting? I didn't know that.
I'm just skipping dialogue.
Space.
What is it? What is it? I'm a daughter. Oh,
secret entrance is-
Oh, we just had a...
And
No,
you
no,
can
no,
kill
I-
Flippy with
And this is the secret entrance. No, I'm not
No.
talking to you.
I want the Animal Crossing soundscape. It's not random noises. They just say the
Nice.
letter.
Nines.
glean information from the locals for our secret mission.
Yes. Do that while we are doing our tasks here.
How long does it take to make soup?
I'm making 100 loaves of bread.
You fed like 1,000 changelings before.
I need more beans.
Make beans.
Okay, just like
Someone else comes up.
This is what you wanted.
that's what I want. What cute animal are they? Are they like a little otter?
No, this is
It's a werewolf.
Otter, we have a.
this is a human.
And they talk like that?
You wanted the soundscape. I don't deny.
You are not. Have you learned anything from the logo?
I can't understand this one. There's no text box that tells me what they're saying.
You're rich.
Give them some potato.
I give them some beans.
Are you happy with this?
Yes, I'm
Is this what
happy
you
with
wanted?
this. This
Okay,
is what
good.
I wanted.
Get us information, then.
What kind of information?
Information that
about
is useful and helpful.
information about what the Grotfels are doing, where they are, and if there's been any movement from the Tashiranin.
Why did you just say that earlier?
Because I'm cooking.
Oh my god, I'm cooking too.
No, you're not.
I'm cooking. Great conversation.
You have not conversed at all. There has been no conversation.
This is what happens when everyone has a little bit of a cold left. It's the day after Thanksgiving. You're all kind of tired, and no one is able to think about what's
I walk
going
outside and I grab the nearest person.
on. Sure. Ah,
Tell me about the Grotfelds.
they're over there.
Like, how many of them are over there?
A lot. The whole temple's cordoned off over there.
What, they're taking over the whole temple?
Well, yeah, after the last collapse.
When was the last collapse?
About a week ago now.
At the temple?
Well, yeah, I mean, the temple was serving as a refuge for a lot of people, and then, a few days after this all went down, maybe a couple weeks, then one more collapse fell. Pretty sure it killed the high priest.
What, did they kill the high priest?
Well, yeah.
Who's doing the job now?
Well, no one.
No, there you have no high priest here?
Well, there's not even a functional temple right now. The Grotfel said that it's too dangerous to keep working, and so they've been keeping everyone out.
Do you suspect foul play?
What? No. I mean, it's an earthquake. It shattered everything.
Yeah, but don't you think they might have the power to do earthquakes?
That sounds kind of weird.
What? Why does that sound weird? We have, like, weird magic in this world.
Well, sure, but, that's super powerful stuff.
Yeah, but there's, like, plenty of people who can do that type of thing. And we have gods here all the time. That guy's probably a god.
No.
We didn't see that weird guy in the forest, did we?
No.
Just out of the corner of our eyes.
Look, I don't think there was any sort of foul play, but I haven't seen the high priest. No one's seen the high priest since that tower collapsed, and I'm pretty sure he's under the rubble.
Is that your theory?
Well, I heard when they were clearing the rubble away a bit to try and get people clear. Sorry. I found a mangled body, and no one could identify it because it was. Ugh.
That's disgusting.
Had the high ring of the priest of the ring of the high priest. That's what. Yeah, that's.
Are
the
you
word.
calling our food disgusting?
But I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the exposition.
It was hard to tell.
So.
How?
Yeah, I don't know. They're all holed up there. The Grotfels, they've taken.
I'm kneading dough.
Oh, okay. The Grotfels, they've taken a chance to
Cutting vegetables.
keep that safe place, but that place safe. But they're using it for storage.
What kind of storage? What do you want to poop there?
Well, see, they've got a whole bunch of supplies that they've been bringing in. They're storing them at the temple.
Well, it's probably a bad thing.
Well, they said it's too dangerous for people, but they can at least put some things in and around the temple.
Is there any secret entrances to the temple?
No, secret entrances.
Yeah.
Why would there be any secret
Well,
entrances?
this is a real weird world. We just kind of have secret passages everywhere.
No, there's no secret entrances. I mean, the temple used to be a little bit of everything around here. It used to be one of our hospitals, was a shelter for any displaced peoples. They'd have meals 3 times a day. You had work postings for anyone looking for a job. You find it there. It's kind of the center of the whole town. That's what makes its collapse so sad. But the Grotfels are, trying to help out as best they can. It sounds like they lost a couple people too when the thing collapsed. Can't be sure, just going off of, what I heard.
Ask about Grotfel.
Hey, what are you guys cooking in there? That smells
You
pretty
should
good.
come in here. And I push him inside.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it is almost done. Hello, you.
Just shove in. I was like, hey, this is our cook Soria.
Bread and soup. There you go.
Bread and soup. You deliver it.
Oh.
You are the face of the. No.
It's not for you, Nines.
What? Why'd you give it to me then?
You're supposed to give it to other people.
You are the interface
Why?
of the population here.
Because you're the charismatic one.
Yeah.
I can make another bowl of soup and bread.
Oh, thank you. No, I just ate.
Well, can I have some?
Only if you give us some more information.
What do you mean? This is the free food.
Oh, well, here you go then. You want to roll with that?
No, I'm good. Thieves.
Hey, wait, you hear our loud conversation we had
I
outside?
heard you talking. Yeah.
Ask about Grotfel leadership.
He left.
Oh, no, I mean other people.
If other people come in.
Ask about strange elves in green armor.
Oh, hey, the food doesn't smell terrible today. Got some new cooks, it looks like.
Cook.
Yeah, we have the one.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
doing prep work.
Can I have some food?
Sure, when you ask her our questions.
What do you want to know?
Did you see any weird, little green elf ladies?
What?
Isn't that what you wanted me to know?
Green elves.
No.
Green armored elves.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Come back here.
Did you say green olive ladies?
Green Olive Garden ladies?
What?
Another person steps up.
What do you want?
Food. Smells good today.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Why are you serving them?
Because you're not.
You have to hand me the soup. Thank you. Oh.
Leaves.
Good soup.
Thanks.
Hey, wow, I'm hearing good things about this bread and the soup. Can I have some bread and soup?
Yeah, you ever hear of anyone in green armor hanging around here?
Sure.
Like fancy ones?
Yeah, just came in yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, small group of them.
How many?
I don't know, looked like about 8 or so. Some, pull up the river. They landed and then they just walked straight into the temple. I'm sure the Grotfels sorted them out, but,
Yeah, but did you see him come back down?
no, wasn't paying too much attention to
Why
them.
weren't you paying attention? That's really vital information for us.
Well, wasn't vital information for me.
Well, why not?
I didn't care. I'm rebuilding the city.
Well, what's your tragic backstory?
Well, I had a mostly happy childhood, but developed this terrible cough when I was
All the dust in the city.
a teenager, and it's just never gone away. Clerics and doctors have checked it out, and best they can come up with is I was cursed as a child, and to have a, moderately hacky cough. Been that way for 47 years.
Why didn't you just go to a priest to get the curse lifted?
No one ever suggested that.
I mean, not the
Well, now it seems a little late. It's kind of my characteristic, my one defining trait.
Cast Lesser Restoration.
Hey, I feel a lot better.
Your sense of self is gone.
Next!
Well, hi. I smelled good food for the first time in a while. How you guys been?
Good, good. So what's up?
My name's Chaz. Chaz, everyone. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Very
How
good.
many
Hi.
Z's are in your name?
18.
Why that many?
Well, there's a bunch of them that are silent. That's a good one. Anyway, smells like you actually know how to cook in here. This is pretty nice.
Oh yeah, we have a great cook in there.
Oh, excellent. Hey, well done. Hats off to the chef.
You're not wearing a hat.
That's fine. So,
You want a hat?
No, not really.
Well, good. I'm not gonna give you a hat.
Okay. So, how long y'all been here?
Oh,
An hour?
an hour,
Yeah.
hour and a half.
It feels like a very long time.
Wow. You only been here an hour and a half and already got the whole camp talking.
What were they saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
They're saying the
anything
food doesn't
interesting?
suck today.
Oh, that's great. Do you know
Yeah.
a secret way into the temple?
Secret way into the temple?
Yeah,
No.
secret way into the temple.
Ask about the leadership of the Grotfel army.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
About the question about the leadership of the Grotfels.
Well, you want to know about the leadership of the Grotfel?
Yeah, I want to know about the leadership of the Grotfel. If you answers first.
Oh, well, I don't know who's in charge of the Grotfels. I mean, obviously, the family, right? They're all from the Karma Republic, and, and families and everything, right? But, there was some super creepy guy that I saw coming in here about, well, basically a couple days after all this happened.
What was creepy about him?
Well, he's walking with a whole bunch of Grotfels. He's right at the head of the Grotfels when they came in. And, had these kind of, like, strange spectacle things. With, like, a bunch of different lenses that he could, like, flip down in front of his eyes, right? And, like, a lab coat. And...
So yeah, we need to kill this guy.
Did he look like this?
Hey, that was him! Yeah.
Okay.
Well, great. We have to kill that guy.
Wait, are you that guy?
No.
Oh.
No, it's just a
you're-
parlor trick we know.
Which is odd because this is not a parlor.
Might be a parlor.
Ah, that's some good illusion magic.
No.
Yeah, illusion magic.
Cool. Yep. Can I have my food now?
Yeah.
Where did the weird guy go?
Hey, did you want to roll with that?
No.
No one likes my rolls.
Why is with?
I don't know.
Is everyone on like a keto
taste
diet
roll.
here?
These rolls are really good. You are sorry.
Thanks.
I will have another.
Hey! Smells good.
Yeah, it's great in here.
I love those rolls. I can already tell that I love them because they smell like actual food.
Well,
Well,
the
it
last
takes
3
three of
people
them.
who came in here did not take their rolls.
I'll take theirs.
So, do you know the secret way into the temple?
Secret way? No, I don't. There's no secret way in the temple.
What do you mean there's no secret way into the temple?
Why would there be a secret way in the temple?
Because it's the central hub of your city. It seems like there should be a secret way in.
Yeah, but why would we need a secret way? We just have like all the normal ways in.
Ask about the security at the temple.
Why would he know about that?
Because it's like right in front of the temple.
Can we have just like stop what we're doing, have a smoke break, and like?
No, we don't smoke. Ask it.
It's not about the smoking. It's about taking a break from work and getting paid to stand around.
Just ask about it.
Hey, how's the security at the temple?
I mean, the Grotfels, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah.
Any weaknesses? Vulnerabilities?
Changing of the guard when no one is paying attention.
Yeah, times when there's just no one watching. Weak points.
No, I have no idea.
Why not? Have you never planned a heist before?
No, are you?
What?
We're cooks.
What?
Yeah, we're cooks.
Where-
Why would we be heisting?
Why are you asking?
Making conversation.
He likes heist novels.
Do you want me to talk about this or do you want to talk about politics?
Cool. Okay, yeah. This. Well, I don't know. It seems like they got pretty good security up there, and they haven't let anybody in since the collapse, you know.
But the other guy said that.
Yeah, but how well do they check to see who can go up there?
Tell him about the green armored elves that went in. They went in.
Yeah, what about the green armored elves?
I'm sure they got sorted out.
Why does everyone say it like that?
Well, what does sorted out mean?
Will they kill them?
Maybe, who knows? They're Grotfels.
I mean, you should know. You're watching them. You've been spying on them for weeks.
Ask how
What?
But-
No, I haven't.
Well, who's been spying on them for weeks?
No one.
No one.
At least not that I'm aware of.
Ask them how
He's in here.
how do you like the Grotfels around here? What's the opinion?
Look, just like most of us here in the Free States, none of us like anyone from the Corma Republic showing up. But we're in need. They're here. They're bringing food and supplies. So, all right. I don't know why they're doing it. They're probably going to send us a bill later or something. But whatever. We need it now.
I wonder who Bill is.
Just send an army of bills. So if we do a violent rise up against them, do you think people would join in?
Probably not. No.
What if we gave them weapons and soup?
Hey, if you keep cooking soup like this, anything's possible. Now, you guys have a nice day. Me, I gotta go take a break for about 15 minutes.
All right, write a review for our restaurant on your way out.
Will do.
That's right.
It's 5 stars.
Yeah, 5 stars.
I draw a quick sign that has a dog on it.
Why
and
a
it
dog?
says the Bark Churro Experience and hang it on the tent.
Excellent.
Okay.
You
And
want
on
to
that
take a
note,
break?
We're gonna take a break. We'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back, everyone. We've returned from break. And we all hacked up a whole bunch of phlegm and refreshed our tea. So, when we left off, you guys are still in the kitchen, serving food. To do a little bit of hand waving, during the break, several hours passed. You made a large meal.
We learned this information. You're just gonna hand us information?
You don't learn anything particularly new, but if there is something that you want to ask...
No. I just was hoping you to give us free information.
Is there anything that you want to ask? Anything you want to dig into?
The Tashira and some super creepy guy went into the temple, but nobody came out. And so the locals think that they were...
Killed?
What was the phrase?
Taken care of.
Sorted out.
Sorted out.
Yeah.
We don't want to be sorted out.
You have confirmed, to recap here, that the creepy scientist guy is who I'm assuming you turned into. The guy that you have said multiple times you really should have killed when you had the opportunity and didn't.
And we don't even know his name.
No, that's hardly fair, is it?
Yeah. You learned that that guy was seen coming into the city with all the Grotfels.
Yeah.
You learned that a small group of Tashira
More than enough.
8.
8.
Or so.
Well, to put this into context, you saw 3 large ships full of Tashira sail into the harbor.
And 8 have arrived
And
here.
8 are here.
Well, that's fewer than all of them.
So a small group of Tashira went into the temple and have not been seen since.
We learned that. We haven't learned anything about Glinby. We should ask about Glinby.
I mean, you have an opportunity to ask right now.
Yeah. Ask.
Yeah. Is there still any super bread left?
Has there been any?
Yes, there is. As some new people come in and go, oh, hey, wow, thanks, guys. That was great. You actually have like a good soup going on and nice bread. That's fantastic. Thanks for taking over. Sorry, such short notice getting you all in here, but when that kitchen fire got going, whew, we were in trouble. Glad to not be covered in horrible burns right now, though.
Oh, you healed very quickly.
Well, nearby clerics and non-magical fire.
So, you who are, what is your name?
Oh, my name's Steve.
Steve.
How many
Yeah.
E's?
3.
How many at the end?
1.
So you
Is
are
it Steve or Steve?
It's Steve.
You are Steve.
Steve.
Yes.
Steve.
How did the kitchen fire start?
This is a
Oh, Jim. We were cooking bacon, spilled the grease into the flame, that spattered up, got everywhere. It was all over the place. It hit a whole bunch of other flammable things. Half the tent burned down. They had to get a new tent. The little tarp things were falling on us. My toque caught on fire. Bad. It was just bad.
So there was no foul play.
No foul play. It was bacon grease, not like duck or goose.
Yes.
We leave the conversation. We just
You
leave.
took care of the reconstruction of the tent.
Oh, I mean, we had to get a whole new tent.
Oh. Did it come from the Grotfels or from somewhere else?
I don't know. Probably the Grotfels. They've been bringing in most of the supplies.
From where?
I don't know. Wherever they get it.
Where can we go rest?
Oh, yeah, you guys, your shift's over.
Yeah, it's been, like 4 hours?
8.
8. A while.
So, Well, you gotta stake out a tent site. You guys got a tent?
Yes.
Okay, great. Just anywhere within the bounds of the square here is patrolled and kept safe and everything, so that's your best bet. But you can go most places in the city. If it's off limits, they got it marked off. There's a couple bars open.
Have you seen our commander?
Who's your commander?
Solot, Fire Ganassi, Cool Leg.
Cool leg on a fire ganassi? I think that'd be a hot leg.
No, like, it's a cool looking leg.
Yeah, it is steam powered.
Oh! No, I haven't seen him. Wait. Yes, I have. I have seen him around. Yeah. I think he was meeting with some of the other local company of blade commanders. They were checking in on everything, doing whatever they do. Yeah. So they're somewhere around here. There's a lot of folks from company of blades mercenaries. You got a bad cough there.
I've been over a stove this whole time.
Yeah, you really need to get some ventilation going on. You don't want to be sucking up those combusting fumes.
Yeah,
Stop dying!
I cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
Yes.
Hopefully it'll work.
Roll a Constitution check.
Why?
It is especially.
It's kind of strange that you concentrated it in a tea mug.
Yeah, the fire was an illusionary one. That illusionary suit must be very bad.
That was on the ship also.
No, it was here too.
No.
It was here too.
No, it was a real fire.
Oh no.
Oh, Seth, are you still chopping veggies in your head?
No, I am still chopping veggies.
We're outside of the tent.
When did we get outside the tent?
When we left.
When did we leave? We were just
Right
talking
now.
to the relief crew.
I deactivate Major Image so Olsef doesn't think he's still inside a tent. Chopping vegetables.
What?
We leave the
We
tent
left the tent.
Yeah, we
and
left the
Nines
tent.
created another tent illusionarily
with a
outside,
fake-
right outside the tent.
without a fire.
Sure. Why not? Okay. Well, yeah. Anyway, thanks, guys. Not a whole lot to do around here. Like I said, there's a couple of bars that they made up. You can go check them out. And pretty much everywhere's closed, though, other than those two places. So,
Are any of them shady?
looks around. Yeah. It's a bar set up by mercenaries for mercenaries. I don't think there's anything more shady than that.
Let us.
One set up by criminals for criminals.
I feel like that'd probably somehow be less shady.
Less likely to get punched in the face. Let's go get punched in the face.
Let us go to a shady bar and find out information.
Is the bar actually called Punch in the Face?
No. That's
No.
a stupid name. It is their signature drink. I need 3 punches in the face.
Yeah, it is a punch.
Okay. Mixing a couple of things together. There you go.
Oh, Owen, did you want one?
Yeah, you haven't said anything this whole time.
I forgot there was 8 hours of dead silence from me.
Yeah, can I have just a beer? Sure. There you go. Thanks.
Of course.
Where did they get those big mugs?
Yeah. How come we didn't get a big mug?
We
of
never get
punch?
big mugs.
Because we got a punch in the face.
What'd they order?
Is it good?
A beer.
It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's fruity.
Yeah. It's like a.
Oh, I forgot the signature part. Hold on. Bam, bam, bam.
Do I have to roll for damage?
You each take 1 bludgeoning damage.
Why did you order that drink?
Because it's a birthday.
I can't taste my drink anymore.
This is part of the ambiance.
Yes.
I'm
gonna watch the
bleeding
count-
on my drink.
You're spicing it up.
It's a Bloody Mary.
A bloody punchy.
No, it's a Bloody Soria.
Oh,
So
yeah. So, bartender, what's the latest gossip?
I mean, there's a lot. I hear everything around here.
Oh,
Well, we should have just started here.
Yes.
we heard that maybe the leader of the Grotfels was in town.
Define leader of the
Oh,
Grotfels.
you know, Glenvy, the heir apparent.
What makes you think she's in town?
We heard rumors.
Well, I can't, say whether they are true or not, but
Why not?
leans in close. I did hear that there's some crazy woman who's been out there paying mercenaries to brawl with her. And is just an absolute lunatic to fight. Rolled into town a few days back. Been causing quite a stir since then.
How much is she paying?
Well, she pays like 2 gold a fight, but most people take her up on it. It's pretty easy looking. She's just a regular looking rich dwarf lady. And then she turns into an absolute lunatic as she starts like running around with a knife in her teeth, and she's throwing different things at you.
Does she let the other people have knives too?
She says you just gotta fight with whatever you bring.
What have you heard about these green armored elves that have been hanging around?
Just sheer noon.
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What about them?
Well, when you get to be about 300 years old, you have learned a thing or two about the world.
Have you
Just
learned
one or
anything?
two things.
Not that old.
Yeah.
You're not?
So
Oh, you need to do some
I
skincare.
have only learned about a thing. I haven't learned about or two yet.
Yep. And definitely to Shiranu. Saw them pull in and walk right into the temple.
Yeah. Have they come out?
Not that I saw, but, I'm busy in here slinging drinks. I don't know what they're doing in there, but obviously it's got something to do with the Grotfels. Or did.
We have some gossip for you. We just came in 8 hours ago from Tabaxavoy,
Yeah?
and the Tashiranoon came in on 3 big old ships. Like
And that's a lot of Shiranu.
a whole army.
That doesn't sound good. What do you think they're here for?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just a mercenary. It's above my pay grade.
Ain't that the truth? It's always above our pay grades.
Yeah. Speaking of pay grades, you
Yeah.
were a Hoenn. Please cover our drinks.
Fine.
You have our discretionary funds for this now.
They're paid for a few more in advance. I know how you 3 like to get.
Another 3 punches on the face.
Sans punch.
No.
What's it called when you just don't get punched in the face?
Oh, it's called the Mai Tai.
Oh, take the Mai Tai then.
No, okay.
With a punch in the face.
She really wants to get a punch in the face.
She's been kind of weird lately.
I would like your tie.
What do you mean?
Wait, do you want the Mai Tai or do you want the punch in the face?
I just want the Mai Tai.
You said my tie, so it's your tie. I would like your tie.
I'll take their punches.
All right. Mixes the drinks up, hands them out. Bam, bam, bam.
This is the authentic mercenary bar experience.
You take 4 bludgeoning damage.
I don't think it is.
Is this an authentic mercenary? Sorry, I have a concussion. Is this an authentic bar mercenary place experience?
No, I mean, it's as authentic as you can get when you're trying to stage an entire scene so people feel like they're getting an authentic experience. Sure, yeah.
What?
Look, it's a mercenary bar. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not dressing it up a bit to make some of these newer mercenaries feel like they're getting the real experience.
Well, I feel like I'm getting the real experience.
How long you guys been mercenaries?
Oh, 6-8 months, yeah.
At least that long.
Wow.
We spent most of it in prison.
So
Well-
you're pretty green then, huh?
We spent a month of it in prison, but they
No.
psychically tortured us for what felt like decades. Does that count?
Oh, yeah. I mean, say you've been about 2 years, basically, is how that math works out.
Oh, psychological torment.
2 years of psychological torment.
Yeah.
Why are we bragging about this?
I did not know that there was
That's
actually
what
a
you do in a
formula
mercenary
of
bar.
time equivalence.
You compare your scars.
Well, back where I'm from, we call that getting O'Brien.
Why?
Oh, yeah, guy I knew. His name was Millie O'Brien, and every time he went out on a mission, seemed like he would he'd get kidnapped or arrested or accidentally fall into some sort of magical trap and wind up right in a magical prison where they psychically tortured him for some
Entire
number of
lifetimes.
decades or their entire lifespan or something like that. Seemed to happen just about every time the poor guy went out. Good old Millie O'Brien.
Cool.
Yeah. We don't want to do that again.
I don't recommend it. Oh, yeah. Somehow Millie's still around. But, boy, is that a messed up guy to talk to.
Just orders punches in the face all the time.
Keeps talking about spoonheads. Anyway,
What's your biggest secrets about what's happening here?
depends on how much you want to pay.
Slide to go across the table.
Yeah.
Takes the gold.
I didn't say. I was telling Zori to do it.
Oh,
No, Owen.
Who?
I push 2 gold across.
takes the gold.
That's 4 gold now.
Well,
Well,
better see that deducted from your inventory.
What, 4 gold?
2. You said the first time that you were telling Soria to do it, not that you were doing it.
I'm a little punched
You're a little punch drunk.
oh, yes, from the punch.
in the punching.
Yeah.
Well,
Is he gonna bite it?
it's enough to know that 2 gold ain't enough to buy it.
By what?
Information.
What is
That is
it?
a pretty good amount for information. That's like $600 US.
I am wondering what information
Does-
we have not purchased.
Does,
What in the heck are US dollars?
does the 2 gold tell us how much the information costs?
Ooh. At least 4.
For what?
4 gold, at least 4.
Counting the 2?
Yeah, counting the 2. It's at least 4.
So you were a Holwyn.
Nice.
I take 4 pieces of gold,
Okay.
slide it across the table,
Okay.
deduct it from my inventory, and roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
By winking. As
Winking. I got a 32 on persuasion.
Why am I always talking?
I don't know.
All right.
Is it a seductive wink or is it just like a confident wink?
That's up to them.
Yeah, well, it's barely very effective, so.
So, probably reads it as a little confident, a little seductive. Yeah, well, okay, sure, yeah. I'm picking up what you were laying down. Mostly picking up that gold that you laid down there.
Yeah, gold, yeah.
So, yeah. I heard that something's coming out of that temple. A couple Grotfel guys came in here last week. Got real drunk. Started talking a little too loudly. Now, eventually, one of the Grotfel commanders came in here and set them straight. And they kept their mouths shut the rest of the night. We haven't seen them since. Probably got transferred or knowing the Grotfels, they might have been executed. Who knows?
Sort it out.
But they were talking about they're pulling something out of those caves beneath the temple.
Like mercury or something?
I didn't say what. They said that it's gonna be real bad for everybody else.
And you just let them go after that?
Well, what am I gonna do?
I don't know. Punch them. You've been punching us since we got here.
We've been paying for that.
Yeah, but
I don't think that makes it better.
Look, my options are I can either punch them, and then they're gonna punch me back and probably do more, or I can keep letting them babble and start to, covertly and quietly spread the word and use it for leverage.
Are you part of the resistance?
Resistance of what?
Is that like a thieves guild?
No, I just don't like the Grotfels. I don't trust them.
Oh.
So
I think it's personally pretty convenient that this massive earthquake hits here, and then within 24 hours, the Grotfels show up.
That sounds like conspiracy theory talk.
Yeah, that's what a whole bunch of people say. But they're like, no, they're just on the other side of the border. That's what the Grotfel territory is all the way in the northernmost areas of the Karma Republic. And you tell me, right here down the southern border with the Karma Republic, they just happen to have like a whole detachment of their personal private army ready to go with supplies.
Military exercise.
So you are the bartender.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what it is that will be really bad and who everyone else is?
Well, ask me, which
We
y'all.
are asking you, yes.
I think something's gone sour between the Grotfels and someone they've been working with.
Like,
I don't know. They keep their, just like all the dragon families, they keep their trading partners real close to the chest. I don't know who they're trading with. But I can tell you this. They ain't happy with them. Now, one of the guys mouthing off is one of their lieutenants. On the top of the chain, but getting up there, And he was saying some, I think a phrase he used, those pointy ears.
Owen, are you okay with that?
I mean, it's not great, but he's just reporting.
Okay, because I'll punch him if you want.
No, he's just telling us what they said.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't mean I like it, but
So do you think that they're talking about the Tashirinin then, since they're in town and went to the temple?
well,
And our elves?
like I said, I've been around more than 300 years, and I've never seen the Tashira Noon set foot down
You
here.
look really good for your age.
Well, thank you.
Do you moisturize?
Every day.
See, also.
what?
So,
Now, I've never seen the Tashira Noon do all that much outside of Costeria. Every once in a while, I'd hear some story about some random Tashira Noon person showing up looking for who knows what, some ancient treasure or some such thing. They're always hoarding power and magical items, as paramilitary cults do.
is that a thing?
Is what a thing.
Hoarding magical secrets like that is a paramilitary cult.
Oh, again, 300 years, you've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen a few paramilitary cults rise up over my centuries, and yeah, every single one of them, they always start gathering magical items, like they're gonna take over the world or something.
No, and nobody has.
Which one was your favorite?
Favorite? It's kind of a weird term to apply to a paramilitary cult. Most interesting? That's less problematic.
No, what was the most interesting?
Which one's the most fun?
Which one?
Fun isn't a descriptor I'd apply to
There
any.
might have been like a party cult.
Who paid their bills on time?
None of them. That's why they always got kicked out
Which
of my
one was
bars.
the most interesting?
And the most interesting, it's a little more than 100 years old, and then some people say they they don't exist, but I think they exist. I think there's a force inside the Agmar Nodal that's gone a little bit kooky, all right? And I think they're out there looking for any sign of, like, Fey influence. I think they're kind of nuts. It's only rumors. Just a whole bunch of whispers. But
So you're saying the whole organization is tainted and needs to be removed?
no, just inside.
That's what they're saying.
Some people have informed the little cloister thing. I saw one of them once. Purged a whole forest. Burned it to the ground. Muttered something about Fey influence on the way out. Yep.
It might have been one of those enforcers like we met.
Hope I never see him again. Absolutely terrifying.
You never happen to have like a murder cult that used runes that hurt when you looked at them?
Murder cult, no, but I have seen some writing like that hurts when you look at it.
Oh yeah?
Like that?
Ah! Get! Why? I mean, I did punch you in the face. Fair is fair.
Was it the same?
Well, I don't know, but I think so. Darn similar, that's for
You
sure.
wanna look again?
No.
Oh.
Oh, and where and when did you see this?
That's 60, 70 years ago it started.
That's a while ago.
Yeah. Had some kooky dude come in and talking about truth of the universe, and we've all been lied to. You know, the usual things, right? And, well, once you let one of them in, trouble starts. They started bothering the patrons, eventually peeled off a couple of people that were good paying customers. They disappeared, never saw them again. Other townsfolk apparently chased them out. But they had this weird writing. And every once in a while, I'd catch a glimpse of it as they were working in their journal. I'd look over and, oh man, gave me the worst migraines ever. Just like the one you just did. It's gonna be sitting around for 3 days.
I have like 100 tablets with that on it if you want to keep one.
No, I don't want to ever see it again.
Okay.
But I can't say it's exactly a cult, because, you know, all I ever saw was one guy, and then a few apparently left, but it's all, you know, a
Yeah.
little bit different.
They all left town and none stayed.
No.
They were definitely a cult.
Well,
That's who I stole all these tablets from.
I guess better with you than them, but I'd just destroy them. Anywho, what else are you guys wondering about? You paid enough money to ask a few more questions.
Oh, what's the recipe in this drink?
Oh, mostly orange juice, rum, and a bit of pineapple.
What's your tragic backstory?
Oh, I wouldn't say that much of my life is tragic. I was blessed as a child to have an unusually long life. That's why, you know, I don't look like I'm 300 and just a regular old halfling, but here I am, 300.
What do you think happened to Fervent?
Oh yeah, you would have been around then, huh?
Well, I'm originally from Pintyvale, so didn't have a whole lot of interaction with him. It's been about 200 years ago now.
What's your opinion on spice cake?
Honestly, you really want to know?
Yes.
You really want to know?
Well,
Yes.
we paid for it.
And
yes.
you're not going to spread it around.
I will
you're not gonna spread it
definitely
around.
spread it around a little
Nah, I
bit.
tend
No,
to
I
get
won't tell anyone. I'll share a secret about spice cake with you if you...
You gotta make a pact. You gotta make a pact with me. You can't tell anyone, especially anyone from Pentyvale.
I guarantee you I will forget this by next week.
I hate spice cake.
All spice cake?
I hate this stuff. Never liked it.
Have you had the original?
Doesn't matter. I hate it. I'm sure I'm gonna hate it.
Okay.
Well,
I might be the only Pentyvalian that hates spice cake, but I do. Can't stand the stuff. Loaded up with
spices.
all these flavors. They're too conflicting. I like something that's simple, straightforward.
Like a punch in the face.
Like a punch in the face. Rum, orange juice, little pineapple. Done.
That's 3 things.
Yeah, but that's not like 15 things.
Every spice cake recipe I've ever seen has at least 100 different ingredients.
Wow, that's a lot of ingredients.
Yeah, I think they just keep adding them for fun.
Every single one of them claims to be the real original.
We have the real original.
Oh yeah, of course you do.
Oh,
Yeah, we got it from a pirate king who stole it
Well, I'm sure you got the original, all right?
hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, we do.
yeah, we do. It is the real original. Really, truly original.
How much do you think that'd be worth?
Well, if you were able to prove its provenance, probably more gold than you can possibly imagine.
How much gold does Pentyvale have?
I'm imagining like 30, 40,
I am imagining numbers with lots of zeros and commas.
but you have to. Okay.
You should know, you've been to a bank before.
I have. They had zeros and commas all over the place.
Anyway, we are. I think we're pretty good, right? Do you have any other secrets you want to tell us?
We did not find out what happened to Fervin.
Yeah.
They weren't
Stop
sure.
dodging the question.
They answer.
No.
I didn't ask if they knew. I asked what they thought.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that Fervin was a fever dream y'all had.
No, he was a real guy.
Well, you can have that opinion. My opinion, he's a fever dream.
I mean, we use magic to, like, see him do weird stuff.
I pull out a couple
That's
of
part
Fervin
of the
crystals, the
drink.
little ones, and say, see? These are Fervin crystals.
Those are sugar crystals.
That's
No.
not even eating them.
No, it's not that the technology doesn't exist. It's that it was a conglomeration of a whole bunch of different people all working together, and then one person that was fabricated by your joint imaginations as a culture to simplify the history of your past into a more digestible form so that it was easier to understand a very complex revolution in scientific and engineering technologies that you needed to explain simply and easily to future generations, so you created an amalgamation of many different researchers and engineers and scientists all coming together into one single person
So why
that it
is
could
it
be
that-
more easily explained to everyone who came after you, and that was Fervin. You just kept calling it Fervin Tech.
That makes sense.
I think that the barkeeper is just angry about something.
I think that makes more sense than Guy Smart.
Okay.
So you are a barkeeper.
Yeah.
Why are you so angry about Fervin?
Well, because all of you over here on this continent have some sort of weird love, obsession with Fervin. I don't get it.
Interesting guy.
We have
It
Fervin.
doesn't mean much coming from a guy who just punches his patrons in the face.
Yeah.
Who blessed you with long life?
Oh, well, that was the annual Baby Lives a Really Long Time lottery.
Is that a thing in Pentyvale?
It is, yeah.
Who oversees that?
No, the royal family.
And they just magically make a baby live a long time once a year?
Yep.
Is there like a club?
What do you mean?
Like, do all the babies have a clubhouse they get together in?
Oh, see, I thought you meant did they like hit him with a club?
No, no.
That would
It's
certainly
a-
shorten the lifespan of the baby.
It's like yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, like, do you
it's
guys
like a
have,
wand sort of scepter-y thing.
like, you get one new member a year.
Yeah.
Do you have like a clubhouse you all meet up for like
Reunions.
reunions?
No, because it's mostly just, it'd be people just kind of getting together and then talking about outliving their, loved ones.
So like
Oh,
a
that sounds
support group.
depressing.
Yeah, kind of is.
Yeah.
How are your loved ones?
Dead.
That seems
Maybe you
tragic.
should get new ones. You said you didn't have much of a tragic backstory.
I mean,
That's pretty tragic.
It
I
is
did
pretty
get new ones.
tragic.
They're dead too.
That's even more tragic.
How
you
many
have
are
a
you
sequence
on?
of tragedies.
Oh, well, I'm on my third
Yeah.
third partner. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I don't think of it as too tragic. I get to live and see a whole bunch of history and everything and go through life. It is sad to watch the people you love repeatedly die. But, I guess I don't repeatedly die. They die, and then you get new ones, and then they die, and then you get new ones, and then they die. So it's watching different people die. But anyway, it's kind of sad, but also kind of interesting because, you keep being alive. It's not a bad idea about that clubhouse now that I'm thinking about it. Sort of gives you, maybe something that you could have a therapy session about.
And sort of like a consistency throughout your whole life. Something to return to with other people who are long-lived. And maybe you could even do like, you might like meet someone there who will live as long as you.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I think I'll start instituting that.
yeah, you
well,
could make this
okay,
place a
but-
clubhouse.
I get money for the idea. What's
And I'll
that
give you a
called?
plaque on the wall.
Okay. Do you know my name?
No.
Just put Midnight Brunch up there.
Put Midnight Idea by Midnight Brunch.
Nice to meet you, Miss Brunch.
I like that.
That's very good. I
I will
understand
put
this
that
way
up
of
there.
thought.
That's an interesting idea. Next time I'm home, I'll talk to the royal family and, get that. See, the reason they do it is because they try to pick one person from the non nobility, common person, right?
Serfs, yeah. Poor people.
Well, we're not
Peasants?
we're not poor, we're not peasants, we're
I've
just
never
not
been.
nobles.
Okay.
Ignobles.
We do own our land.
I lived in
They-
a swamp with no ownership of land.
Sounds nice. Anyway, try to pick one person every year, and they get extra long life. And they stay in touch, and they stay connected to the world, and they can never become nobles. But we are gathered once a year to give counsel to the royal family.
Oh, so you get together once a year anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you need is a place with a plaque and you can have a club.
That's why it's a pretty decent idea. Can't believe we never thought of it before.
What's the expected lifespan on the magic babies?
No, about 500.
So how long have you been doing the practice? Like, has they started dying yet, or?
Well, it's been going on for about 1,000 years.
Oh, so you're like halfway done with the other people.
Well, the majority of them have now died. It's not immortality. You can still get disease.
Oh, what was the funniest accident?
Well, come here.
No, I'm good here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty funny.
See why I didn't want to make that really morbid and dark joke on a podcast? Yeah.
That's a weird thing to call your bar.
Yeah.
We didn't ask
Well,
that.
welcome to the podcast.
Are we done in the podcast right now?
I think we're done. Let's wrap this podcast up.
Owen had paid for another 2 rounds of drinks.
Oh,
Here you go.
where's our punches?
Ow.
Wait, what kind of VPN should I use?
What's a VPN?
A very
Whichever.
Purple Nurple.
Purple.
Yes, a very purple Nurple.
yeah.
I have my opinions on which VPN is the best, but I won't say which one that is until they're willing to compensate me financially for endorsing them.
Left or
So
right?
you are barkeep. What is your name?
Up.
Up.
Up. Your name is Up.
No, answering your question.
Or your favorite very purple nurple?
Up.
Oh, okay.
My name?
Down.
Taglin. My name is Taglin.
So you are a tagline.
Does that imply there's a tag land and a tag air?
I think it's Taglin.
Oh. I like my way better.
Yeah. Were there any snacks with these drinks?
Oh, yeah, here. Have some
Oh, thank
very
you.
salty nuts.
All right.
They just make you more thirsty. So you buy more drinks.
Well, we're gonna not buy more drinks.
No, Owen has already bought yet another round. We have not received the final one yet.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
Where's my punches?
Pow.
You're not even trying it.
All right. Bam! Take another one bludgeoning damage.
So,
Wait, we got 6 more drinks and 1 more punch?
Bam! 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 Bam!
you know, we might be in combat, like, later.
What? Who?
Okay, you had enough.
You take 10 more bludgeoning damage.
What?
Grief. Now you're just mostly dead.
No, I'm fine. That's okay. I'm a wizard.
We take her drunk, punched friend.
Yes. We've
I'm trying to do a boon of the fake court thing.
Do we leave?
That's up
Do-
to you.
do we leave the
you
podcast?
You stopped getting useful information a
Yeah.
while back.
Yeah. This
Is there
podcast
anyone
has
else
run
that's
dry.
Is there anyone else that's lit up or has an exclamation point over their head, or it's just
No.
like, as you walk by, they're
Here.
like, "Man, those Grotfels really are hiding that secret entrance to the temple."
Can you carry me out?
Well, we listened to.
He
all the
can.
I will carry you out, but before that, I will listen to the conversations of all the other tables. Are there anybody? Is anybody going on about anything of interest?
Oh, today
Like
was
about
tiring.
cartels,
Oh, I worked really
about-
hard today.
There's not really any
who's-
sort of.
Anybody who's been in the temple recently?
There's not a whole lot of deep conversation.
Hey, Grotfels. Hey, Grotfels.
There's a couple in here, yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna probe their heads
Okay.
with my mind helmet
All right.
gently. I assume they're drinking. I assume it's easier when they're drinking.
If I remember detect thoughts correctly, you get surface thoughts with just like no check against it. But if you want to probe deeper, you will have a contested roll and they could become aware of it.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, what is most on their mind in the moment.
Oh, I like it.
So there's 2 of them, and the first one is thinking to themselves mostly just about. Well, they're really just really horny. That's it.
Nice.
This wasn't me.
What? I was just saying your name. I was punched in the face.
I push Zoria over and keep listening to conversations.
Yeah. So, the other one that's there, they're thinking about tomorrow's work duty, and that it's not something they're looking forward to. They have to tend to the Tashiranu needs, and you're getting this. Like, I hate dealing with these jerks every time. They just push me around and act like they are entitled. That sort of thing.
Was there one that was passed out?
No.
Dang it.
No, there's none that are passed out.
We can't use dream on them.
I forgot to ask something. You who are Taglin,
Yeah.
you said that there were some Lustan Godfellows who had gotten very drunk. That might be a useful thing for us to do sometime. What is it that they drank?
Wait. What do you mean a useful thing to do sometime? You mean you want to get really drunk?
Like, what if we wanted to infiltrate the temple and kill everyone?
And we wanted them to be really drunk.
Oh, beer.
Just beer?
I didn't
Wet
say they
beer?
had expensive tastes.
Wet beer?
Yeah, wet beer.
That's my favorite kind of beer.
Yeah. Beer in a glass.
Well, you can do that.
Yeah, I know. You've just been using your hands the whole time.
Really sticky.
Okay, I sling Zoya over my
It's
shoulder.
Miss Brunch.
That sounds like a pop artist.
I was very tickled when you said Miss Brunch. It sounds really good.
I can tell.
When we go, where do you want to go? You want
Out
to go
the
to
tent.
another shady bar?
Let's go find pretzels.
We got really drunk.
I'm punched.
They're really punched up.
We should probably take her to the bed or something.
The vet?
Yes, the
night
night
vet.
vets.
I could turn into an animal.
Yes, we know that.
Turn into an animal, we'll take you to a vet.
Okay, let's find pretzels.
Okay.
Is there a pretzel stand?
Amongst it.
No, there's no pretzel stand.
No.
Which means the market's wide open.
Okay, let's go make pretzels.
As you head out and you're looking around for a pretzel stand, you're wandering through the city for a little bit. The sun is now pretty high in the sky. So you worked your shift, you came in, so it's about
We
midday.
did work overnight because we slept
Yeah.
all night.
Yeah, we did.
And you look out over to the river where you see a very large barge cruising up it.
Ooh, you're a poet.
And it has just pulled into one of the docks. You can't help but notice that it is overflowing with Tashiranu. And there's 3 more barges behind it.
That might complicate things.
And that's where we're going to leave off for this week.
Those are the Tashiranu.
And there's a lot of them.
I shouldn't have drunk so much and gotten punched so much.
No. We better get back to wherever we are staying before they find us.
Maybe I'll sober up next week.
Yeah.
Holwyn has surreptitiously tied a rope around you and to themselves and said, Come on, Miss Brunch. Let's have
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, I'm carrying this bunch.
let's go and set up the tent.
How do you do that with one hand?
That's how the Grotfels got so drunk.
What do you mean
Just
do it with one
drinking-
hand? I clearly do it with
just
2.
drinking beer.
So now we have to deal with the Tashiranu in mass. How many estimate troops are there?
An overflow. A barge is
Hundreds.
Hundreds of Tashiranu.
Yes.
Great.
Oh, Seth, why would you do this?
Yeah, why would you do that also?
Too much.
You're one of the Tashiranu.
No,
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
trained by the Forge.
I was trained. Yeah, but they weren't to Sheridan anymore.
Well, I guess we just had to blow up the ships next session.
We'll figure out what happens next week on Dice and Dungeons.
Be there.
Also
Same
use a
bat
VPN.
time, same bat channel.
No,
Same brunch time.
same brunch time.
Yeah.
Same brunch channel.
Miss Brunch.
This is Miss Brunch signing out.
Well, until then, everyone, stay safe. We love you. Bye-bye.